Okay, time to look through some cards. I bought a nice little collection online, and it was a local one where you had to pick it up. But it wasn't local to me, it was in a different city entirely, so I had to call a friend to pick this up for me. And I've had a little bit of a look through already, just through these stacks here. So I know what's in this, just to double check, as the person had listed absolutely everything in Mana Box. But I do have a gigantic 4K box on the side here that I still haven't seen through, so this will be fun. So we'll just go through this for the sake of it, so that everybody gets to see. The ones in the front here are just some foils. It seems the person has sleeved every single foil you can find. There we go, that's a bit better. There's a rare Demonic Junker, one of my beloved cards in Imskir. It's very good, pulls a lot of weight. We've got a Far Fortune End Boss, potential commander, a couple foil basic lands from Aetherdrift. And the sets from here, it's a lot of the same sets. It seems like the person has gotten very interested in the game and then gotten very heavily invested in a couple of the sets that were out at the time and not really much after that. We'll have a Guardian Sunmere, just a great tool to keep searching through your library for stuff. We got Terminal Velocity, got a Territorial Ether Kite, some energy stuff which I never ended up playing with, a Pokemon Card Divider. Always nice to stock up on those, because God knows you need a million card dividers when sorting your collection. There's a Thunderous Velocipede for if you want to do some counters with your vehicles. We've got a Winter Cursed Rider. There's a Lumbering Worldwagon. So yeah, as you can see, there's like a bunch of Aetherdrift. There's going to be some Edge of Eternities. And I think that's the sets they've opened some collector boosters for, because this is, from what I could see, it doesn't actually have any commander decks in it, but it has some commander cards. And then a Willow Rush Verge, which is nice. I really like this land cycle. I think it's very good. I'll put them here for now. Put these off to the side. Then we'll get into, let's do this little pile here. So I've put all the lands together because it was just easier to keep track of. So we have a foil Watery Grave, all in a top loader. They put a lot of, I don't know what they made them decide what goes in a top loader or not, but a lot of these are just in top loaders, and then the rest will be out of. So foil Watery Grave, there's another Watery Grave in the special treatment. We have a special treatment Godless Shrine, Breeding Pool. It's 4 shock lands, which is pretty good. It's pretty good. So 2 starting towns, which have fallen since they came out and were really popular in Standard, but still very solid, still very playable even in Commander, which is my main format. We have Uthros and Avendo, so we have Tolaran Academy and Gaia's Cradle, but a little bit worse than the originals. Another Avendo in the special treatment. Oh, there we go. We have a Meteor Crater. Never tried this one, never even seen this one before now, so maybe I should try and play it sometime in a deck where you play a low cost commander maybe. We have a High Market, great for if you want to sacrifice stuff, like my mentioned Imskir. Absolutely love this. Blast Zone. There's a Petrified Field. We have 2 copies of Needle Spires. There's a Mystifying Maze, and this one's foil. Now this is it's a bit of a card, but it's a heavy cost to pay 4 mana to blink an opponent's creature. We have Echoing Deeps, which is nice, and Thespian Stage, so 1 for the graveyard, 1 from the field, if you want to copy some land. We have Strip Mine if you want to bully your friends when playing. There's a Dust Bowl, which is like an even more expensive strip mine, but it can continuously keep stripping. We got a traveling chocobo, and as you can see, there's going to be some Final Fantasy in here as well. There's a couple of universes beyond. It's Final Fantasy, and then there's some Spider-Man. I don't think there's too much, from what I could see. Then this is Secluded Starforge in the Japanese fancy treatment. It's I don't remember fully what it does, but it's something about buffing or making a creature's power higher based on how many artifacts you have, and then I think it makes a 2/2 token. It's not something I've played with yet, but it's got potential. There's Echoing Deeps again. Then we have Scavenger Grounds to hate on people's graveyards. Like, this is just good, even by itself, to be honest. Like, it says sacrifice a desert, so it can kill it itself to exile graveyards, and you don't need to play it with all the other deserts, but it's obviously great if you do. And the first of the crystals we're going to see, it's a Darkness Crystal, which seems to only be one so far. We have Terra Symbiosis, great card for if you're trying to draw a bunch of cards. If you're playing big counters, put many at once, seems great. And then we have a Full Art Foil Warping Whale. For any of you colorless or Eldrazi enjoyers out there. And that is that pile for now. Let's see, we got a Triple Triad. I can go more into how I got this collection when I get to the less interesting stuff. For now, let's keep looking through. There's 2 copies of Diabolic Intent. If you want to keep searching your library, it's going to be great. And we have a Nova Hellkite. Was a great card in red aggro in standard. Maybe it still is. We've got 2 copies of Thrumming Hive Pool, one of which is foil. Oh, there we go. Then, interestingly, we have a regular Consult the Star Charts. We have a foil regular Consult the Star Charts. We have a non-foil Extended Art, and then a foil Extended Art. So we have all treatments that you can get this card in for a full playset of it. That's a funny coincidence. And we have a Stelly Reclaimer to bring some stuff back from the graveyard. I thought this was great in the beginning because I was thinking, oh, if you just like flicker it or something, you can just keep recurring a lot of nice stuff, but it cares about how much money you spent to cast it. And ever since, I haven't been able to really figure out how to crack this nut. But I really like this art. This art's super cool. So I hope to figure something out with it sometime. Next up, we have a Dawnsire, Sunstar Dreadnought. And here's a couple more Darkness Crystals. There we go. I need to readjust. There we go. 2 Darkness Crystals, so that's 3 in total. I think that's all we're going to see about it. Then we have Icetill Explorer, non-foil and foil. It's pretty nice. Then back to Final Fantasy, we have Cloud Midgar Mercenary, as well as Nemesis, Sephiroth Fabled Soldier. Great pulls from the set. Oh, and this is the biggest card from the whole collection. This is, and you can't see it too well, it's a Mana Confluence. It is a foil. It is also Galaxy foil, as you could just barely see. It's not very pronounced, even if we take it out of the top loader and sleeves, which was a mild disappointment, I'll admit, because I'm quite tempted to run this. It's very cool, even though I have an older one in foil myself. But it's so difficult to actually get the foil to really show. Like, it just looks foil. You can't really see the Galaxy foiling on it too much. Oh, yeah, my camera's struggling with adjustments. There we go. Here you see. It's very difficult. I guess maybe it varies from card to card. Maybe it's from print run to print run. Don't know. But this is by far the biggest hit of the whole collection. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. And we have a massive 5 Fire Crystals. If anybody likes cheating out big red creatures, it's pretty nice. So I'll need to find somewhere to play this sometime. Cheat out some guys, make some copies. We have the water crystal. This is also got the full art treatment. Very nice looking. And then from Final Fantasy, right, we got these. We got the Cid Timeless Artificer. He's got like I think it's one art per set, or like per game in Final Fantasy. So there's a bunch of different versions of him, and you can have any number of them in your deck, which means you can play all the versions if you want to. I think it could have maybe been a bit more thematic if they said specific, but maybe they're leaving it open-ended in case future Final Fantasy games has him in it, and they do future sets of Final Fantasy. And we have one of the meme cards from the set, Jumbo Cactuar. Becomes a 10,000 power creature when it attacks. We got 2, 1 in foil. Next up is an Ancient Adamantoise. Big creature. Hits hard. We have some Wind Crystals. For all you white life game players out there. We got Earth Crystals. A couple of these. They're pretty good as well. Just twice as many 1/1 counters for anyone enjoying that. We have Sothera the Super Void. Now, it would have been amazing if we got the chase version of this. The art's beautiful, but we got the normal one. That's fine. Still a great card. And then, lastly, out of these top loaders, we have Lightning Army of 1. Very nice. Very strong card. Had some friends really mess me up by hitting me multiple times with this and just dealing so much damage. Like, doubling damage it's very good, very painful. And let's put these off to the side. Take this as well. And this is going to be most of the value. I think there's still some rares and fancy stuff lying around. But we'll get to those eventually. For now, let's go through some of these. The person has put cards in like these sleeve packets. And I think they've kept it to like foils. Here you see, there's some Spider-Man. And then they've also kept it to like tokens. Let's see, there's web shooters. We got a lot of just stuff. Be cool if maybe we get something that's playable for Pauper, but I'm a bit out of that format right now. But it would be cool to get some more. Maybe I can rock up on a future Pauper event again. Let's make it a bit more clear. Here we go. There we go. There's a decent Pauper card. This one's foil as well. It's played in White Weenies. Because it's just a 1-mana 3/3. And that's pretty good tempo. Oh! There's a rare with great power. It's amazing for anyone playing auras and equipment. Let's see, that's that little packet. Let's just put this back. I'm going to try and take out all the rares. It's always good to put to the side. And then any commons or uncommons that stick out to me as well. Now, the way I got a hold of this was I was looking through online on a web page for people just buy and sell stuff. Like, it's basically eBay, but I don't use eBay because it's not great for my country. So we have like a national one for Norwegians, and just search. I usually just search up Magic the Gathering. So yeah, just a bunch of tokens. Take a look, like from day to day. It's just fun trying to see what people are selling. Like sometimes they sell their whole collection, and that's a great way to get a good deal on a large amount of Magic cards. And then when you buy it for cheaper, it's always like if you don't want it yourself, you can always trade it or sell it. Here we go, some Final Fantasy, all foils. And so I enjoy just buying collections on there. I've had to stop a little bit now because I've got a lot choked up. a lot still staying around. But yeah, I found this one. The guy wanted, what was it? Don't remember exactly how much he wanted. I think he wanted like about $500 worth for it, or a bit more. Ooh, Summon Fenrir is pretty nice. But I offered him 400 and he took it. Since it scanned everything, it showed on Manabox that the value was 1,400 USD-ish. Just doing rough calculations. And the problem with that is like it includes everything, like all the commons as well. There's a Black Mage's Rod, that's good for Pauper. So I had to do a little bit of ooh, another one. Adjusting on my own. And I'll put that to the side, like a foil one. Foil one's cool. Went through, pulled out. Wait, wasn't there another one early? Basically anything worth like $5 or more came up to about $500. So I thought, you know what? I'll offer him 400 and see if he takes it. And then he took it. Had to get my partner's best friend to go and manually pick it up at their house on the other side of the country, because it was a pickup only, which is why you got it quite cheap as well. He didn't really want to deal with much. He just wanted to get out, get rid of everything, like a big clearance sale. And yeah, so everything worth, I think this is just a bunch of lands. But they're like full art lands. That's quite nice. Like some of them are, no, the foil ones are not going to be here. I think there's another one with foils. Where was I in the storytelling? Yeah, he just wanted to get rid of everything. So I got it, $400. The value of all the $5 things or more. Or I guess more accurately I should say is euros, because that's what we use for the European market, is euros. So, but it's not exactly the same. Oh, these are the foil ones. Sadly no Chocobo track ones. But all the, I also looked at everything that's like €2 and more, and all of those added up to about 800 euros. So I'm very satisfied with this purchase. If I sell half of everything that's worth €2 or more, I'll have my money back. That's not difficult. And that means if I sell the Mana Confluence we saw earlier, that's a fourth of how much I paid. It's a quarter. There's some more foil Final Fantasy cards. Man, I really like Haste Magic. I bought the Goblin Storm Commander deck, but I'm too scared to update it. But if I ever like try and do upgrades and build a Zada deck that's more focused on power, it might not be the best, but I really like Haste Magic, and I will definitely run that. Just, sure, you have a lot of 1-mana draw cards, but this is a pump spell, it gives haste, and it's impulse draw. So it seems pretty good. It seems pretty good. Let's see. Oh, really? Ooh, actually, that's, I don't think I have that in foil, and I just built that as a commander. So I'm gonna put that to the side so I can bling that out. But more frogs. Frogs. Let's see. Some Magitech infantries. We got a bunch of dudes. I've not. Oh. It's a dog. Makes a dog. This is a decent pauper card. Yeah. Let's just keep going through. It's a whole box of just, it's a lot of common uncommons. Let's see, have I gone through all of this? Whoops. I think I went through this one. Did I go through this one? I don't think I went through these. this should be most of the... Oh, there's Edge of Eternities now. Oh, there's a foil Tanuk. Let's put him to the side. I'll have to go through later on as well and just rip out absolutely everything that's commander playable, but for now I'll just rip out anything that really sticks out. More focused on... Ooh, this is playing Pauper as well. So, as you can tell, these are my two formats that I've been the most invested in. Is Pauper and Commander. Like, I've tried going to play other formats. Like, I played at the standard event on Spotlight Series Liverpool, but I didn't do enough preparation, and oh, Crichton already. Completely bombed that. But it was still fun. Very fun experience, very fun trip. Got to meet some of my English friends and just hang out. It was also, coincidentally, the exact timing that Riftbound came out. And that was, that's a very fun game that I also play on the side. It's like my 3 ways of playing cards right now is Commander, and, well, secondary now is Riftbound, and then Pauper would be tertiary. See, this is okay. Because I've kind of fallen a little bit off Pauper play. But I do want to get back to it. I've still got some decks lined up. But yeah. Oh god. There we go. Mouth got really dry for a second. Yeah, Riftbound's been a great fun game to play. Like, it's been really back to lower power, just mostly fighting each other. Everyone's just... Oh, that's a Pauper card. It's just so creature heavy because you don't really have all the broken stuff yet. But there are some broken things already. Even with the first few sets, it's ridiculously powerful. But it's powerful in a good way. It's very focused on being able to actually fight in combat with each other. Starfield Shepherd's alright. Timeline Color, that's pretty good. And I really enjoy just playing aggro decks that run creatures. It's like almost all my commander decks are heavy creature based ones. So to me, that's the golden zone. There we go. There's one more of these packets, and then we're just on to pure cards, not just regular common and uncommons. I'm going to put these. There's some more Edge of Eternities. What does this do? Poison counters. Oh boy. That's scary. Now my plan for the future is hopefully to keep uploading videos, but I can't obviously do collection buys all the time, so I'm thinking of maybe doing like the classic mail days. That seems fun to me. I just like showing off cards I picked up. Oh, here's some lands. It's not full art lands though, it's just regular foils. But hey, Mother Moxide. Still, just like, look at this. Look at these art pieces, man. They are great. I really, really enjoy. Oh, that's the Uthros. That's cool. It's just like a gas cloud or something. Seems like it. And let's continue through, see if there's anything. Gene Pollinator again. I think it's played somewhere for something. It's a 1 mana creature that adds mana. It's a good dork. Okay. I think that should be it for the packets. I can see like 2 more, but they're gonna be at the very end. Now the rest is just gonna be loose common uncommons. think I'll finish this line. Let's put all this to the side. Okay. Decent chunk of common uncommons that I think are good. Take another pile of some interesting stuff here. We have some stuff from the list, as you can see down here. This will be interesting. We have an All That Glitters for if somebody wants to keep playing enchantment artifacts together with the other one we found. Then there's a promo goblin guide. I love my goblins. Gonna have to put that one to the. Let's put that one to the side. That'll be a little mascot for this. But Gaia's Embrace, keeping with the theme, more enchantments. And the Enchantress players. Personally, not the biggest fan of the like playing a Bogle style game myself, but what does this do? It's sort of like bad card, like old ways of drawing cards. There's a dwarf for Magda. We've got Cavern Harpy. It's another old card. And we have a 5 mana unblockable 4/4. But it does do a lot of scary stuff if you do get it out. There's some anti-blocker. This is actually not the worst if you're playing like green Stompy with a lot of trample. Because it's just like, oh, the token player. Cool. You want to block with all your 1/1s? Yeah. Okay. Or if they block with like 3 2/2s. Up, you get +3/+3. That helps a lot as well. There's a Glittering Stockpile. It's a mana rock that I've really not been able to utilize, but it's quite interesting. Because you just keep it, and then if you have a deck where you want an explosive turn, you just use it like normal, and then one turn you just go, okay, I'm going to make 5 mana. And then you can try and win it for that. You got Verdur's Gearhulk, part of that cycle. You have a Mechanized Production. Got Zul'Farran Void. I love these lands that just say like, when I enter, scry, and then they enter untapped. They're great, like all the colorless ones like Scry, Surveil, all that stuff. Amazing. We have Ixalan's Binding. We have Dark Suspicions. That's quite cool if you're playing like a black deck that wants to basically become Hellbent. Like you play with no cards in hand, and then your opponent's just like, yes, I'm constantly drawing cards. Because everyone's got such good cards nowadays. Everyone draws about 1 billion cards. Cool, I'm going to burn you for 5. On your upkeep. And then the next person. Oh, you have 4 cards in hand? Okay, you lose 5 life. And every time on their turn, they just lose more and more life. And we've got the Leonin Arbiter for a bit of stacks. This is like fine stacks, you know? It's okay, if you want to search your library, you gotta pay a bit of extra. You gotta pay some taxes on that. And you got World at War for extra combats, 2 turns in a row. Got Sign of Draco for if you want to play Domain. It's a nice one. This is again like a before they made artifacts Domain card, basically. Buff equal to Domain. You got Archmage Emeritus for all the Storm players. Barrow Ghoul, 2 mana 4/4. You got Teferi's Veil to protect your attackers. And you got... oh, it's Regrowth, but just white, and for artifacts or enchantments instead, which is very white. We have a Commandeer. Great spell. A bit costly to remove 2 cards. You're 3 for winning yourself, but hey, if you find a good spell to use it on, that's pretty worth it. You got Kalamex the Stormsire. Got a Far Traveler. Okay, that's nice. End of turn, you can blink a creature. Now what I have to admit is I don't really remember the difference between blink and flicker, because one is immediate, one is until end of turn. I have to learn this at some point, but it's every time I try to learn it, I just immediately forget. It's really annoying. But hey, there's... okay, so now I think we're out of the list cards. There's some couple little copies of Sirvondan, Sunstar Exemplar. There's a full art treatment as well. That's pretty nice. I really like these. They're very cool poses on all of these. We have a Singularity Rapture for Dimir control. We have Alpha Rail the Chosen. That one's really painful if it gets a trigger. Another Singularity Rupture. We have Moxite Refinery, which I have long term. I have strong belief in this one. I believe this one will be good in the future. There's definitely ways to abuse this. It's just about how. Foil Singularity Rupture. There's a long range sensor. That's not terrible, like just discover 4 for 1 mana, but it's a bit kind of does nothing until you actually try and do something with it. I guess it's basically 4 mana, discover 4 on the first turn if you have, given that you have 2 creatures. Well, that's not unplayable, but a bit rough. Here's a card draw engine that Takes a little bit of time to get going, but certainly can be dangerous. Solar Array for if you want to play 5-color or multicolor artifact creatures. Doesn't even have to be creatures, actually. Just any artifact spell. That's funny. You have a Vendo Brush Razor. I really like this card. This card's great for if you're playing red. Like, you can play mono red. I have this in my mono red Dargo Jeska deck. And it is a champion. It's a red card draw engine. You don't really get those at good rates like this. This does so much. And moving on, we have Moonlit Meditation to make more copies. Or, I guess you make your tokens become something else. We have an Exploration Broodship for... And it's an exploration. You just gotta station it. So, to find a way to do that. Loading Zone to double counters. And then we have a Warmaker Gunship. We have a Rust Harvester. Geomorph Imago? Don't know how to pronounce this. Imago. One of them's foil, but it's a land thing. Animate your lands. I've never really played with that. We have a 0-point Ballad. Alright. That's actually pretty nice. That's actually pretty nice. Just a board wipe that can, if you pay enough, you can reanimate things. We have a Deodrin, Pinnacle Star Cage to just exile all the weenies on the field. Extended foil, by the way. Pretty nice. We have a Hardlight Containment for more removal. Another Pinnacle Star Cage. We have a Famished Worldsire. Just eat the lands and then dump a bunch of lands back out again, assuming you actually find them, because it's funny when you eat all of your lands and then you don't find any. And then you just made a big guy, just Armageddoned yourself, and your opponent goes, cool, path to exile. Now you get one land back instead. Let's see. When this attacks, you both discard a card. Oh, okay, that's nice. You just like shred people's hands. I actually didn't know that existed. This is Emissary Escort. I know this was the bundle promo for this set. Is there multiple cards in it? No. That one just felt a bit thicker for some reason. Instead, make creatures bigger, so it's for like small aggro stuff. Surge Conductor, another one I really think is good. Whenever another non-token artifact enters, proliferate. Like, hello? This seems broken. Like, anything that just says when you play a card proliferate is going to be broken. Got Vernal Fen. Like the new land cycle that they finally decided to make a full cycle. We got another Warmaker Gunship, Requiem Monolith. We got Mutinous Massacre, like board wipes, 2 of them, 1 in foil. We got Lumen Class Frigate. Got Secluded Starforge in the completely regular version to go with our fancy one earlier. And another Lumen Class Frigate. Okay, let's see. We still got this pile here. There's a Cosmogoyf. I know one of my friends is gonna be very, very happy to see that one. He built an entire deck that's just fill your graveyard with a bunch of stuff and then literally exile your own graveyard to make a big Cosmogoyf. That's his game plan. And we have a Lumen Class Frigate, an Infinite Guideline Station.
No.
We have Susur Secundi, the Black Land. That one was a lot more... It's still decently playable. We have a Sledge Class Siege Ship for Big Stompy to put more Big Stompies out. Pinnacle Emissary. Another Sledge Class Siege Ship. And let's see. What does this do? Ah, you just join creatures. That's cool. It's a Chalice, Coral of the Void, not Chalice of the Void. That would have been great. Would love the Chalice. See, Lightstall Inquisitor, Coral, Swift Walking, another one. Okay. Am I being pranked here? What's going on? That's a lot of them. And from the Edges of Eternities himself, Ragost, our favorite lobster boy. To serve us food and then hit you in the face with said food. We got Beyond the Quiet for board wipe. And we got Space-Time Anomaly to go with the board wipes that mill, so that you can just mill your opponents out fully. Just go Esper mill, go. Go. Get rid of that library. See, we got Sunset Saboteur. We got 3 of these. One in extended art foil. No, not foil, just extended art. There we go. And we got another Space-Time Anomaly. We got Menon. For some mono blue artifact stuff, we got an Entropic Battlecruiser for more punishing your opponent for discarding. Got a Synthesizer Lab Chip. I believe this is a good card. Like, you can animate your artifacts. It feels like there's something you can do here. Like, there's gotta be something somewhere. It's a 1-mana card that animates artifacts. There's something. There's something here, I promise you. I don't know what, but some. We got full art Beyond the Quiet. This is nice. This is some good art. We have a Synthesizer Lab Ship again. I mean, I got Kilo Apogee Mind, and as you can see, like it's just got some random commander cards in here, so it's got to be from the collector boosters. Then we have a extended art foil of this one. One day, I promise you, one day. Then I have an Anti-Causal Vestige, big Bungus Bozo guy, Weapons Manufacturing, amazing card. Also in my Dargo Jessica deck. It's great because you play a bunch of artifacts and then you make them into munition tokens, and then you can just sack them to Dargo, and then that reduces the Dargo's cost and pings people. It's great. And we have a Godless Shrine. That I didn't see this one. There's a 5th Shockland for today. Gotta love them. We got Frenzied Baloths for green players. It's pretty good. Arch Enemy's Charm. Again. And again. In full art foil this time. So we got full art foil, we got regular foil, and then we got regular non-foil. This art's banger. Look at this. I love this. I'm going to play this somewhere. We got 2 Glittering Massives. Already using these in my Boros Mog deck, because it's good. It's also a Plains, which is relevant because I have the land that reanimates creatures if you have enough Plains. Although I never get enough Plains when I get land, or I get enough lands. Like, I get enough Plains, but I don't get the land. It's classic. We have a Mindform Harmonizer, or 2, or 3. And ooh, this is fun. We have some of the full art basic lands. And if I don't... No, that one's just regular foil. This one's... Some of these are Galaxy foil. I'm trying to figure out which ones. It's quite difficult to see. Are any of them? I know I saw some at some point. I swear. Some of them are... Maybe there's some other ones somewhere else. Some foil tokens that you get in... There we go. Oh, it's a lot more. Oh no. What? There we go. Seems to have got a casualty. That was found underneath. I mean, it's not the worst bend. You can like bend it back a bit. It's already almost fine. Let's put it here. Rest in peace. Let's go through this foil packet. I think this is the last of all the packets I have. Wait. There we go. Let's move this off to the side. There's a small Cactuar. It's pretty big for a 1-drop. Oh. Nothing crazy in this one. I mean, that could be pretty good if you're running South Mill. Just a 2-mana 8/8 that doesn't take combat damage. That's pretty strong. This packet's a bit tight. Oh wait, actually. This one's good. We're putting this to the side. I like these. We don't have a lot of these for non-green decks. But green has the 1-drop versions. So I have this now, but I also need the Walking Atlas. I know I had one somewhere. But that's the problem with Magic, is you have one somewhere and you don't know where. Let's keep going through this, and then we'll go through some Spider-Man after that. See, Ultima. Okay, good thing. We got a normal one that's not damaged. That's good. Ooh. Here's the bonus sheets from Final Fantasy. We got some full arts. Cast a legendary spell, draw a card, and you can flip it, and it becomes a creature that buffs other creatures and makes them indestructible. And also keeps drawing cards. Labman, Strokes of Midnight. SRAM. We got Kenrith. The 5-color. Looks like there's a Mastery. Oh, there's a Bruce Tarl and a Crom. You can play some Jeskai, yes. There's a Torgal. Just morph. Oh, the Fat Chocobo. Full playset. Full playset. Let's go. Amazing. Put these to the side. They're great. We love them. We love our chunky boys. Let's see then. What else we got? We got more vehicles to go with Edge of Eternities and Aether Drift. Perfect. We got foil Full Art Venat. It's a pretty good. That's gorgeous, I will say. I probably won't be playing with this, but my god, is this a good art. I love the Final Fantasy set, man. It was so much fun. It's great drafting. It's very on theme, like in the time where all the Universes Beyond stuff is so... It feels so forced. This Final Fantasy set felt like a genuine love letter to the whole series. It felt like, and as someone who isn't really into Final Fantasy, I played a bit of Final Fantasy 14 and that's about it. It felt very fun. It was very fun. It felt really like they cared, like they tried really, really hard, except like you get these funny ones where it's just like a screenshot from one of the games and it's an old game, so it's a bit rough, but it's so funny. But yeah, I really enjoyed Final Fantasy, even though I have some problems with Universes Beyond sets. I will admit though, there's a bit too many legendaries here. The legendary creature stuff, there's too many. There's way too many nowadays. We need to cut down on them. Ooh, Kefka Court Mage, that's pretty good actually. Why is that in here? I guess because it's all Final Fantasy stuff. There's a Tifa. I think she was quite a bit when it released. You were doing like green landfall stuff to just like beat your opponents down, but it probably has fallen off. I saw the Chocobo Shackful versions though. God damn, those have spiked in price. They are very expensive nowadays. Like almost all the Chocobo tracks are over €100. So I'm very happy about having picked up almost all the ones I wanted quite early on. Problem is, I took too long on picking up the Tarutaru, and she's over €200 now. It's very expensive. It's gonna take a bit before I get a hold of one. But hey, that's alright. I got most of the ones I wanted. Wait, there's a random common card in there. Where's the pile? There we go. Alright, that's some Final Fantasy stuff. Found the Kefka in here. That's pretty nice. It's a very scary and nasty commander. If it just gets to stay, it's horrible. Let's see. Okay, +4/+4, but if you have a big commander in your Voltron deck, it is just attaches automatically, just like a Hero's Blade. There's some hand-ripping stuff. There's a Shadow of the Goblin. One of the ones I've been... there's another one. Been alerted to the fact that red has a lot of good... and with a lot, I mean like 5 good red 2-mana engines that work together. Like you got this, you got Artist's Talent, and you got Cool But Rude. Like all those 3 fit perfectly together. They just fuel each other quite a lot. This is spider stuff. Alright. Wait. This set's from like the starter decks that they gave out, right? How did they get this? It's from collector boosters? I haven't seen anything that seemed like a collector booster card in here. From Spider-Man. Oh, there's a rare. Huh. Put this off to the side here, I guess. There's rares and foils. This one's quite cool. I like this one. It's a 1-drop that can draw you cards if you make it big enough. I guess I knew this was rares, but it's also foils. Okay, it's a impulse draw as well as a mana rock. I guess I don't need to put them to the side when I know it. I'll just want to take out the foils afterwards. Here's a good creature. Removal. Foil land. I'll say the Spider-Man lands are quite cool. I'll give it that. This is one of the Universes Beyond sets I'm not the happiest about because I'm not very much a Spider-Man fan. I've watched some of the movies, but never really got heavily invested in Marvel stuff. So to me, it's like, I'll put this to the side because this is nice. I want that one. I want to keep that one on the side. But yeah, I never really got into it too much. Like I've seen the new ones, I've seen some of the older ones as well when I grew up. But it was kind of just like a thing that existed for me. I'll put this to the front because I think I need to take that out. Let's see. So yeah, like this is a set where I'm like, everything's a Spider-Man, so it feels weird because it feels like all the characters are the same character. Just doesn't really mesh well to me when it comes to Magic. Doesn't feel like much of a Magic set. Let's see. Storm Osborn. I will say that this is a cool commander. I love my Madness. Like it's one of the 2 decks I really enjoy in Pauper. He's Rakdos Madness, and this is Grixis Madness, basically. Maybe I should try and build something around this. It's pretty cool. Let's put that to the front as well so I can easily find it. Got Spectacular Spider-Man, which this card, not this art of course, but this card was the promo you got for going to the Spotlight Series in Liverpool. So I have that lying around somewhere. It's in my fancy binder. Unfortunately, not the most amazing card. Let's see, there's some more Final Fantasy it seems. Yep. More Final Fantasy. I think this is by far the most opened stuff from the collection. There we go, Go-Go. I got a friend just abusing Go-Go. It's awful. As in, it's great to see, but it's quite scary to play into. He uses a fetch, activates this, copies it 3 times, goes and finds 3 more lands. There's a Dark Confidant. We got Genji Glove. God, I love Genji Glove. It's so good if you're just playing anything with mid-sized creatures. Suddenly they hit twice, and you get multiple combats. It's pretty good. Got Summon Titan to go with Rydia. Unfortunately, I've already picked some of these up. Like, I've already picked up Summon Titan, so I don't need that. Wish I'd known. Then I did need to trade for it. But hey, it's not really an expensive card, so not that bad. But now I have more. Speaking of more, it's a lot of the same. Nibelheim of Flame. There's a board wipe. And you got this treatment of that they did a lot in this set. See a lot of just normal things. So anything that sticks out heavily, like Command Tower's pretty nice. Or Command Beacon, sorry. This one's quite nice. Alright, I think that is it for all of the fancy things in this set. Or in this box. We'll take a quick peek and double check. The rest should just be common uncommons. Here's a bunch of... Oh wow. I think he started trying to sort this. This is all just Syncopate. Yep. I think he started trying to sort things and then gave up, because... Yeah. And then there's tokens. Okay. Let's see here. Here's some Spider-Man. Okay. So from here on, it's only going to be common uncommons. So let me put this to the side and I'll just get to going through that. And I think for this, we can just speed through. And with that, that's the whole collection. So I've gone through everything. Just put these triples can go up here. We got the... So I got these all around here. Got these nice piles of fancy cards, all rares and stuff. Picked out some commons that are noteworthy that I'm... It's a lot of some of the same ones, but I mean, hey, these are pretty playable in Pauper, so maybe someone will want them. And I'll try and find someone who trades for them. Same with these, just great for Pauper, great for Commander. This is going to go into my Choco deck, Seeker of Paradise. And we have, again, more cards for Pauper and Commander. It's just great common uncommons. Just absolutely fantastic. That's at least the positive part of Universes Beyond, is it's brought us quite a lot of good, high quality commons and uncommons. And all of this is relatively unique as well. You don't really get a lot of cards that do the same job as these. So with that, thank you all for having a look at this with me. And I hope to, in the future, be able to go through many more collections and just generally do mail day stuff. Just show off. It's fun to show stuff up. Show stuff off, I mean. Oh. My little gabagool. And with this, I'm signing off. Thank you guys so much.